Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Here to Daily CRUMB, help you along your way. There we go. My seat sort of sinks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, Usually May, Mashaki Kwe, your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman, Christiana Carr, Chris Carr, superstar. Oh, this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings. Right here too. How goes it with you? Hey, hey, hey. It's really bright out there today. I got my shade pulled like right down because like when it's up it's like, whoa, look, it's so bright and sunny out there. It's beautiful. Is more rain supposed to come this weekend? I don't know. It's a Friday. Free flowing Friday. Let your freak flag fly Friday. What's up for you? Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's dive her in there today. Swinging, swinging, swinging. Reflected. Missing my children. Of course. Then we're going into the loneliest time. No. They've been so alienated. I gotta stop using that word. That was made up by, yeah. There's been interference in the relationship with their mother. There's been mistrust built in to, they had to get their children to not trust their mother. So they would tell them things like, see, your mom lies. So see, she put like vegetables in your stuff. And then, of course, she lies. Whatever, I don't know. I don't have any idea exactly what they've said, but I know stuff has been said. It's tainted my children's views of me. Yeah. I'm a person you really need to get to know. You can't, it's not just, I got 3 on the top here. I got 3 on the top because I adapt to the my surroundings and what I'm in there to try and, help and whatever. So I kind of fit whatever situation I'm in, or I try my best to. Oh no! And I keep a lot of times to myself. Like, I saw a post there, like I'm an open book, but that doesn't mean I'm personal. Like, not everybody gets to everything. I don't share everything. I mean, especially the tears. You guys see my tears more than pretty much most people close to me in my life have ever. That's something I would go to the bathroom, I would hide because my tears got more. They didn't help. That's where I turned to laughter. At least, if I started laughing, pretending like it didn't hurt, they might try and hit harder or whatever, literally and, metaphorically. But once they see that it's not getting to you, they can't get the response that they're after, they give up. So a lot of times that laughter became my defense and stuff too, even though I was getting walloped. And I just keep laughing. Hey, rhyme is better than the tears, at least then, right? You're hitting me because I'm laughing. And that's getting them frustrated. Instead of like, I'm crying and then they have no feeling. They just get meaner. Blame me for it. Crybaby. All that kind of stuff. Whatever. I'm too sensitive. I'm not the only one either. I only share because I know. There's going to be others out there that's felt that way too. And then we get so alone in that feeling. I mean, we're not alone. We're not the only ones to feel that way. We're human beings. We're going to grow through these feelings at some point in time, right? And learn from them. People who love themselves don't hurt other people. The more we hate ourselves, the more we want others to suffer. Dan Pearce. I don't know. Do you know people like that in your life? Have you felt like that? Like, I'm hurting, right? Oh, the world's out to get me. I'm going to get them before they get me. I don't know. What is that for you? Reflect on a time that you hurt someone else. What inside of you was out of balance during this time? Have you been able to rebalance those parts? Okay, again, my children. And I cry and I cry and I cry. Never wanted to. But that's the thing, right? No matter what we do, there's going to be, right, things to work through. This is part of that life experience, and then how we can work through things, right, in healthy ways, right? showing them, teaching my kids, it's not your fault. You see your mom as a human being, right? So, and at least you get to see, because mom shares out loud, so you see the thought processes, and you can see, you know, when mom keeps repeating the same old thing, where does that go? But then when mom switches it and I start telling myself this stuff, hey, how does that happen, right? So it's a living, live example, which probably looks pretty insane on the outside, but it really is, because I go around, okay, no, you're not talking nice, right? Like I've shared before, that probably, and then it becomes all fun, but it's not fun for me. Anyways, but so we need to balance those parts, especially then with our children. Our children don't make us this. Our children don't push our buttons. It's you know, yeah, there's gonna be triggers and stuff like that, but it's not that child's fault, okay? We need to figure that out in ourselves and not project that onto any child. Right, and not blame the child for that, and not get down to that level. Children need co-regulation. They are incapable of regulating their own emotions, and that doesn't mean calm. That's the energy for the challenge at hand, right? So they must join us in our calm instead of us joining them in there, right? Because then it all goes up. They need that safety from us. Connection before correction. That's these children desperately need. Feel safe in this crazy, mad ass world. Okay, excuse me. Take time off. The world will not fall apart without you. Malima Safodi. Dedicate a day in the future to self-care. Plan a trip to see a movie or a day at home reading your favorite book. Whatever activity will leave you feeling relaxed and refreshed. That's a 38, which would be an 11. So, do you think the world will fall apart without you? Right? Maybe we need to take that time off to reflect on those, right? Maybe ways we could make amends. And sometimes, hey, we could hurt somebody and we can say sorry, but we can't get mad at them if they choose not to forgive us, or you know what, if it takes them longer to get over that, whatever that is, right? The person you hurt is not obligated to forgive you, and you'll have no right to be upset with them if they will not forgive you, okay? So you need to go make amends with yourself, forgive yourself, and do that. Because then again, some people can hold that over your head. And you know what? So you've done what you could. Somebody doesn't hey, then let it go. Okay, I've done what I could. I've made peace then with myself. Then, hey, maybe they got to work through shit too. I don't know, but we can't force somebody to accept that. Like I said to the kids, you can say that I'm sorry, but if you're still doing the same thing, I'm sorry I'm hitting you. I'm sorry I'm hitting you as I keep hitting you. Is that person going to really believe you're sorry for hitting them? Right? Seriously. Okay? It's the actions. It's not the words. Because one is content with oneself. There we go. We got to love ourselves. One does not need the approval of others. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. Ludes out. Then we start the week with that. I don't know. Bring your attention to your body. Where are you holding tension? Take a few moments to relax. Do you need that full day? Do you need a few minutes? 10 to me? To 10 to me? Oh, no, well, it's not for you. All right, 8:16. Here we go. Taking that time to care for ourselves, not above or below, but we can't be there for anybody if we're on the flow, okay? Do we want to be in the victim state, forever complaining, forever whining? Look, are you getting a bigger payoff when you're playing the victim, right? And, standing up for yourself? Is there things you can do and actions you can take that you keep talking yourself out of? Well, I don't know. How's that grow for you, I for me, myself, I need to do something. There's things going on with my kids, I don't want to do the fighting. I can't even afford a lawyer anyways. So I learn. I go to school and I educate myself and I learn so that I can stand up for my children. I can be there for that healing and support them through that. And to be there for others as well. So they don't have to be dragged through the dirty, dirty family court system. It is not set up for justice. You don't have to take my word for it. Hey, I am not the only one that has been hurt by that system. Unfortunately. Okay? But I'm going to take a stand anyways. Because that's the truth is protection. Because we know it, right? We know what the truth is. Right? The truth doesn't need to go out and shout and broadcast, right? And the lie has made it all the way a couple of times around the world while the truth is still on putting on the shoes. Isn't that funny? The ex posted that after all of this, and he's the one that went and told everybody. I was trying to keep it as quiet as possible. I especially didn't want it to get out in the family. Especially, because I know All families got those gossipers. All families, want to sit and talk about everybody else, point fingers at everybody else, where they're not even looking at their own selves. And project it all out there. Whatever. That's the truth. It's in every family. So, you know what? Be offended or not offended, it's everybody's family. Somewhere along the line, we're all growing, and from that, changing those cycles. It's not just the cycles in our own lives. It's in the family, in the communities, in the world, whatever that is for you, right? That's the truth of protection. And we live our lives, and we go by example. It's not telling everybody else. Check in and check up. We don't tell everybody else what to do. We look at ourselves, and what has our life taught us, right? What are we learning from our children? What are we learning from these feelings that come up? What are we learning from the way we feel about ourselves and the way we treat ourselves? And I forgot top and bottom. That's a death and rebirth. We're letting go of what doesn't serve us or others, right? And embracing, what's coming up, and rebirth, and embracing that unknown. What would it be to be you, fully, holy, and true? Ooh, and respecting your sacred space too, the body that you're in, and then respecting that of others, because then when we respect that and ourselves, we see the record keeper, right? We tap into that 41 and 41. Look at that, right? Death and rebirth. We can let those go. We can be reborn, right? And show that respect to ourselves and others. When we love ourselves as part of everything we see, we are part of everything, as is everybody else. So then we love them too, and we'll respect their sacred spaces as well, right? Let life teach you. Let the history teach you here, okay? The best predictor of the future is the history. We're sharing, and we're quickening, we're sharing, and we're changing those cycles. We share this. This is what I've seen, these cycles, right? And even in our families, we can say, I've picked up on these cycles, right? This is how I've worked to change it. We have to catch on to it to change it. Or do you want to keep repeating it and keep passing it on to the little ones, so the little ones keep repeating it, and we keep going with the toxic, abusive cycles? Enough, right? It all begins within. And we each need to do our part. And as adults, we're all 100% responsible for that. But we're not on our own. Okay? We're never alone. Spirit's always got us. Okay? Always got our backs. That's how we get that. Open up. Let it in and pour through you. Okay? Because that can join you on that inside job. Those other humans can't. We can support, hold the flashlight. But you know what? We're not here to do the work for you. Okay? We all got to do our own work within. I don't know. What's that I'll say to you, beautiful bigs? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out. No, it's you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you choose to stay. Every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another one blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 13. I wonder if I can get that one in.